This is Becky from the Becker County Museum. Thanks for joining us today on the Museum Roadshow. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the expanded programming the museum has been doing. Specifically this summer, we have had 3 different summer camps. We started out in June with a nature science camp, and in July we had an art camp, and now wrapping up August we have a robotics camp. We have had an overwhelming success and demand with the camps, and really are looking forward to offering not only next summer, but also some mini camps during the school year. Along with that, there are many expanded programs for families and adults. Hopefully you've seen some of the cemetery walks that have been advertised, our brown bag lunch that happens every month, the second Wednesday of the month, and special programming. So we hope that if you haven't checked out your local museum recently, you join us soon. But today we are going to talk with a few of our kids working with Ozobot robots. This is their 3rd day of working with them. This is the 7 to 9 age group, and they've been given a challenge. So let's go talk with actually our winners. They were the first group to be able to complete the challenge. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to ask you your names.
My name's Isabel. My name's Brooke. My name's Ashlyn.
So Isabel, Brooke, and Ashlyn. And who wants to explain what challenge was given?
We had to complete the task of getting it over the bridge and going under.
Okay. Do you want to give us a quick demo then? I don't know if we'll be able to watch the whole thing, but let's have it go ahead and go.
It doesn't do it, but
sometimes it gets stuck on the tape.
Like right here, it gets stuck like that.
Just give it a little boost there to get it going. Oh, it's always pressure. It's just like when the computer goes down or something and you call for help, right? Let's actually start it from back here. Let it get going a little bit, maybe.
Oh, I think we did it.
There we go. So the challenge, of course, for our kids is problem solving. If it doesn't do it consistently, why isn't it doing it? Is the ridge too high? Is the tape affecting it? Or is our line affecting it?
We kind of moved everything around after we won.
Oh, they adjusted after they won a little bit. So it went over. We'll see if it makes it over that next ridge. There it goes. These have sensors on them, so they sense blockage, so they're moving their supports a little bit. But we did have it going before. Good job, girls. Okay, we're going to go check out over here a little bit. Okay, boys, I'm going to ask your names.
I'm Cole. I'm Avery.
Cole and Avery, and you're working on the same challenge. Let's see what we're doing here.
So, the Autobot can easily go under. Give it a second.
Start over, Cole.
The Autobot can easily go under, but it senses blockage from these 2 sensors right here.
Yeah.
If we hold it, I might be able to get it to go. Come on. Okay. Here we go. 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 No. Go. Go. Oh.
Just like kids, these robots sometimes have a little mind of their own. So we've been working hard on problem solving. It's these particular robots you can code on a computer with a tablet, but you can also use just a code with different colored markers, and we've been kind of doing the 101 version with markers this week. So exactly what you're seeing, it doesn't go straight or it turns around. What about that line is affecting it? So they've had to have a lot of critical thinking and problem solving. I think we're gonna go and check on our older kids, which are working on a Tinkercad program and a scratch coding on Chromebooks. Okay, we are back with our older group, ages 10 to 14, and they are working in the Tinkercad program and the scratch coding, which is very similar in how the programs work. So first we're going to talk to Riley. Riley, what are you doing?
I'm adding support material and things to the wolf so then it will 3D print right rather than this because it messed up a little bit over there.
So this is Tinkercad. This is the 3D program, correct?
Yeah.
What happens now? What do you do now with it?
We're going, or what do you mean?
Will you, how do you just send that to the 3D printer then to print?
Yeah, if I win.
Okay, so the challenge this week was to learn the program, and now you've taken, the wolf that you're holding was printed yesterday and it had some flaws, so we're trying to perfect those flaws, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Which has been your favorite this week, Scratch or Tinkercad?
It's Tinkercad.
All right, thank you. Okay, and we're going to go right next door to Dane. Dane, what program are you working in?
I am working on Scratch.
And what are you doing with it?
I am making like a little animation.
Okay, so this is an animation program. Can you show us?
Yeah.
So Dane, you started with a blank screen, correct?
Yes.
And what have you had to add in?
I have added in the background, the dog, and all the stuff they have to do.
And what has been your favorite between the two programs this week?
Scratch.
Scratch coding. So as you can see, we have touched a little bit on multiple areas this week in our kind of 101 to robotics and coding. We've also had community members come in from BTD and Team Industries to talk about how they use robotics and coding every day in their workplaces. And it's just been a great intro to our youth on kind of where the world is, the direction that the world is turning. So hopefully you'll be able to check out a camp soon with your child, or send your child, or join us for one of our many programs in the area. Thanks for joining me today on the Museum Roadshow.